Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in to Authenticity the Hard Way. It's been a month since my last video, Chocolate Mousse, and in this month's time, I feel like I've been through war, literal warfare. Time has just flown by. Like for a few days, a couple weeks ago, I was like lost on what day it was. And it's like I slipped, or I don't know, I found myself in, I can't necessarily call it a void, but it was this weird place of, I just saw a tornado, so, okay, like in the center of a tornado, where everything is still in the center, but the tornado is swirling on the outside around the centeredness. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. And I had no intentions of doing a video. Like the YouTube channel, the podcast, Authenticity the Hard Way itself has just been so far out of my mental realm, like my mind. Like it's just, it was just pushed to the side, and which was hard and scary for me because it has blossomed into being the center of me, you know, connecting with you guys and sharing. It was like in bloom for me, and then whoosh, and I'm like, wow, everything, Authenticity the Hard Way, my autobiography, even my morning communion and meditation, my journaling, everything just disappeared, and I found myself in this space where the only thing that was moving and in full operation was this, I don't even know what to call it, this disaster within my family, which it has been an underlying horribleness, I guess you could say, just under the surface in my family. And it just came to a head. It built in steam over the last 2 weeks. The full moon in Scorpio on the 12th. I think that was the pivotal moment where everything just exploded, because with full moons, you know, it especially the full moon in Scorpio, it took us a deep dive into our emotions, a deep dive into the things that we've been holding on to that no longer have a space. So naturally, if it's no longer has a place or space in your life, it has to be removed. Something has to happen for those things to be removed. And that's what happened. These last 5 days have been hell for me. I've been in the middle of chaos with my children. And it's been heart-wrenching and devastating at the same time. To be able to sit back and look over my life in the last 7 months has been so much change. So great highs and then plummet down to a low like now. I went from having a nice flow 7 months ago to getting horribly sick, being moved from my job, having to leave my job because of the sickness, and then on the flip of that, having a financial breakthrough in my family that just lightened the financial burden that we have been under. And everything that we received from that breakthrough has been taken from us, has been taken from me. It's amazing. I've been stripped from the blessing, the enhancement, whatever you want to call it, which is okay. But the turmoil and the darkest heaviness of emotions that has been weaving itself through my household like a anaconda, just striking, and it's been horrible to the point where I got sick again. Like yesterday or Friday, what's today? Sunday. Friday, everything just came to a head, and there was a blowout. And yesterday morning, I woke up sick. Every part of my body was sick. My stomach was nauseous. My throat hurt. My chest was heavy. I had a headache that increased over 3 days. My back, my joints, chills, hot flash, everything just sitting on me. And I just cried. I cried all day. Cried myself to sleep, woke up, tried to drink water, cried myself back to sleep. It was horrible. And I woke up this morning, a couple hours ago, and for the first time in a month, I was able to center myself and center and ground and enter into a clarity, and was able to kind of take all this, my whole life being flung, going all directions, and kind of get stuff back into perspective. And realizing that all of this is necessary. transformation, evolving, evolution, evolving into the next version of myself, elevating in consciousness, in awareness, desiring forward movement in my life. Like I don't want to be stagnant in any area. So forward movement, keeping momentum, all of these things work together to manifest themselves. But in order for me, for any of us, for all of us, I use myself, but in order for, humanity to evolve, which is what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. Little side note, I've been paying attention to all of the geological and astrological changes that are going on. And so we have the sun that has now, if I'm not mistaken, has now turned its most volatile part towards Earth and is shooting out major sun flares and major energetic activity that's kind of bombarding Earth. And then Earth herself, Mother Gaia, is going through an evolutionary period for itself. Like the poles are shifting, and I just saw day before yesterday that sea animals are rising to the surface from the bottom of the ocean. They're just rising, right? There is, like, wow. I saw that. It's a see-through fish or a see-through aquatic animal that has risen, right? So there is the weather changes, the everything, and then we can go to governmental stuff and all these disclosures and everything that's happening in the entertainment business and it's a mess. The world, the universe, everything is in an uproar with change. So it stands to reason. As above, so below. And all that is happening out there is also happening in here. My life has been shaken and flipped and snatched and thrown. And it's necessary. So necessary, because to get from me here to that higher version of myself that I see, that I envision, have to go through the changes. And it hurts emotionally. It hurts mentally. Because my foundation has been broken. And I'm standing on uneven ground. That's how I feel. Like I feel real wobbly in everything. What made sense a month ago, the plan, the direction that I had, the enthusiasm, the inspiration, the motivation that I had a month ago is non-existent now. Totally gone. And that's a scary feeling, because like that was my comfort. Like I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. And it felt comfortable. Comforting. But change Change is necessary. I just thought of that old show, Monk, with Tony Shalhoub as Monk, the genius detective or whatever guy, whatever, who had OCD, I think, just whatever. He made a statement in one of the episodes. He said, I don't have a problem with change. I just don't like it when it happens around me. And that's it. That's like, yeah, that change happened over there. Just don't, like, not up in here. But it's necessary. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I understand that if I'm going through this, and I said it in previous videos as well, if I'm going through what I'm going through, so is someone else. Probably a whole lot of someone else's. And I'm doing this and speaking on it to remind you that you're not alone. You're not going crazy. Your life is changing. And it's okay. Don't give up on your goal. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on your dream. Even though it feels like you need to. It feels out of reach. You've lost that spark. You've lost that. You haven't lost it. Thank you. You haven't lost it. Things are changing. It's time for re-evaluation, reconsideration. It's time for something new, bigger, better, more expansive. Can't stay little anymore. Where we are going is big. Your dream that you have, that vision that you have, is bigger than you can even imagine. And so what is happening, this is what I'm receiving right now. What is happening is that we are being broken out of the mold that we were in. And this mold is not bad. It's not bad. Okay. I just saw a baby being born. If you think about the stages of life, from conception to embryo to fetus to the whole evolution of the baby, from start to finish, to that 9th month. You think about all the changes, the evolution, all the changes that take place during those 9 months. And then that moment of breakthrough. Whenever we think about birth, we think about the pain and the trauma and the devastation that the mother's body goes through. But right now, let's think about the baby having to be pressed and pushed through the canal, the big baby, little canal. The tension, the tightness, the frustration, the inability to move, because you're just bouncing around kind of sort of in here, but having to be pushed, the contractions pushing the baby down and then bursting through into this whole new world. Wow. Wow. That's where we are. We're in the birthing process. And it hurts. And if you think of the fact that the baby is being pushed out of the placenta that has held it, nourished it, all of that. Equate that with all of the things that no longer serve you, that just don't fit anymore. The old ways of responding, reacting to a situation when now you know you need to respond. The judgmental criticalness that clouds your vision whenever you see a certain person. Everything that doesn't fit anymore. We have to get rid of it. It has to be shed. And that goes deep into our heart, deep into our psyche, our mind, the core beliefs that we used to have about ourselves, the words that were spoken over us when we were young and cemented into us, telling us we're not enough, we're worthless, you will never amount to anything. The thoughts, the ideas that we have about ourselves. Like, I'm not pretty enough, I'm ugly, I'm fat, nobody loves me, I'm dumb, I did that was stupid. All of that's trash. All of that trash that's in us. And then a lot, too, of stuff that other people have just dumped on us, that we have taken in as our own. It has to be purged. We're being reborn and purged at the same time. And it hurts. And it may mean losing a lot of material possessions. I was gifted a beautiful Mercedes-Benz 7 months ago. And then that same person who gave it to me took it back. Let it go. Just let it go. We're in the throes of evolution again. I just did a video a couple months ago. In the throes of evolution. And it's necessary, it's worth it. And yes, it hurts like hell. But go through it, friend. Don't you dare give up now. Don't you dare give up now. Look, if you've lost that motivation or that spark to do something, put it to the side. Without guilt, without shame. Put it to the side. When it's time, you'll be redirected to it. Don't force it. Stay authentic in your zeal for it, even though you might not be able to work on it. Stay with the zeal. Don't let it go. Just know God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, it might be time for you to give your attention to something else for the moment. The moment could be a week. The moment could be 2 days. It could be a year. Time is irrelevant. Maybe it's time for you to focus on something else. But I assure you that when it's time to go back to that, you'll be led back. Just like I was led here this morning. Be easy with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself more than you ever have before. And if you have not loved yourself, if you have been harsh on yourself, stop that. Cultivate a relationship with yourself. Stop focusing so much on the outside world, so much on your friends, so much on your family, so much on the job, so much on the out there. And get in here. Get in here. Get up here. Line it up. Throw some stuff out. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. This is a phase, and this too shall pass. But you got to be present when it passes, so you know it's time to do whatever comes next. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate each and every one of you that have shared my videos, that have comment. Please comment. Let me know how you're doing. I care. I really care. I really do. I'm here. And until next time, remember, change is necessary.